On November 22nd, 1963, America watched in horror as its young president, John F. Kennedy, was gunned down in Dallas, Texas. The vibrant city fell silent, draped in the heavy cloak of tragedy. Millions around the world mourned the loss of a leader who embodied hope and progress. The assassination sent shockwaves through the nation and the world. It was a stark reminder of the fragility of life, even at the highest levels of power. The events of that day left an indelible mark on American history, forever etched in the collective memory as a day of profound loss and disbelief. The nation struggled to comprehend the senseless act, the youthful energy of the Kennedy administration, the optimism of a new frontier. All seemed to vanish in an instant. As the news spread, people gathered in homes, schools, and public spaces, united in grief and disbelief. The assassination of John F. Kennedy was a national tragedy that transcended political affiliations. It was a moment of collective mourning, a shared experience of loss that brought Americans together in their grief. In the wake of the assassination, the nation demanded answers. President Lyndon B. Johnson appointed the Warren Commission, a group tasked with investigating the events surrounding Kennedy's death. After a 10-month investigation, the commission concluded that Lee Harvey Oswald, a former Marine with Soviet sympathies, acted alone in assassinating President Kennedy. The commission's report, while extensive, failed to quell the doubts and suspicions that lingered in the minds of many Americans. The Warren Commission's findings became the official narrative of the assassination, but they did little to silence the growing chorus of skepticism. Many questioned the commission's methods, pointing to what they perceived as inconsistencies and unanswered questions in the official account. The seeds of doubt once sown took root and flourished, giving rise to a multitude of conspiracy theories that continue to swirl around the assassination to this day. The assassination of President Kennedy became fertile ground for conspiracy theories. Some theories pointed to the involvement of Fidel Castro's Cuban government seeking revenge for repeated attempts on Castro's life. Others implicated organized crime, angered by Robert F. Kennedy's relentless pursuit of mafia figures. The CIA, with its shadowy operations and Cold War entanglements, also came under scrutiny. Some even suggested Vice President Lyndon B. Johnson, who ascended to the presidency after Kennedy's death, played a role in orchestrating the assassination. Each theory offered its own interpretation of the events, weaving together threads of evidence, speculation, and conjecture. The theories varied widely in their plausibility and the level of evidence supporting them, yet they all shared a common thread: a deep-seated distrust of the official narrative and a belief that the truth about John F. Kennedy's assassination remained hidden. Section 4. Seeking answers in the shadows. Later investigations. The passage of time did little to diminish the public's fascination with the Kennedy assassination. In the years that followed, numerous investigations, both official and unofficial, sought to shed light on the events of that fateful day in Dallas. The House Select Committee on Assassinations, formed in 1976, largely concurred with the Warren Commission's findings, but suggested the possibility of a second gunman. The Assassination Records Review Board, established in 1992, oversaw the release of millions of documents related to the assassination, but no definitive proof of a conspiracy emerged. Despite the efforts of these later investigations, the assassination of John F. Kennedy remains a subject of intense debate and speculation. The release of previously classified documents fueled the fires of conspiracy, providing tantalizing clues but no smoking gun. The enduring mystery surrounding Kennedy's death continues to captivate the public imagination, ensuring that the events of November 22, 1963, will continue to be scrutinized and debated for generations to come. Section 5. Enduring Mystery: The Legacy of JFK's Assassination. The assassination of John F. Kennedy stands as a pivotal moment in American history. It marked the end of an era of idealism and ushered in a period of cynicism and disillusionment. The events of that day continue to resonate deeply within the American psyche, a stark reminder of the fragility of democracy and the ever-present threat of violence. The enduring fascination with the Kennedy assassination speaks to the power of unanswered questions and the human need to find meaning in tragedy. The assassination of John F. Kennedy left an indelible mark on the nation. It forced Americans to confront their own mortality and the vulnerability of their leaders. It also underscored the importance of truth, transparency, and accountability in government. The search for answers continues, driven by a desire to honor Kennedy's legacy and to ensure that such a tragedy never happens again.